All right, we up in here. What it is? What's up? What's good? Um, this is Hayes Reed of Gemini Moon Astrology. Welcome. I just want to kind of set the ambiance right quick and take a few deep breaths, maybe three, in through the nose, into the stomach, out through the mouth, just to kind of settle into this energy. Breathe into our best, and yeah, not worry about the rest. So we're gonna breathe 3 times in through our stomach and out through our mouth slowly. So breathe in and exhale slowly. Breathe in and exhale slowly. Breathe in and exhale slowly. Let's get the waist loose. Just get the body loose. Shit. Welcome for all those who are watching. Hello to all. Hello. I'm an intuitive psychic, tarot reader, student of life and astrology, and I study all manner of mystic arts, spiritual arts, sciences to help bring together a whole vision for the collective. So this is going to be our weekly prediction, energy prediction. So today's Monday, April 22nd. We're starting out with the moon in Sagittarius. The moon is in Sagittarius, my sun sign. So with the moon in Sagittarius, first of all, it's Monday. And Mondays are significant. I just kind of want to go ahead and lay some fundamentals right quick. Mondays are the best days to set intentions for the week because Monday is Moon Day. When you take the day away, you get the moon, you add another O is moon. Monday is a very psychic day. This is the day when people go to work, when people start, and there's a lot of chatter. There's a lot of psychological subconscious working because we're all preparing energetically to start the upcoming week, right? So then you have Tuesday, which is Mars's day. That's where you start the warrior, the action, the fire, the creativity, really purging through to get to your destination, right? So Monday really is a day to really program our subconscious mind and let the light come in. So, these are great days to do videos like this. It's a great day to do affirmations. It's a great way to eliminate, any obstacles through the week, and it can fire you up. So I'm just going to talk real quick. I'm not going to be long. I have an invisible guest, several invisible guests, so I feel the support. But I want to just talk to you guys and encourage you all this week in love and to move forward in love and move forward in oneness of mind, body, and heart. This is a week of elimination and justice. We have, what are some of the astrological alignments that are important? First of all, Venus is in Aries. So there's a personal freedom that we are aspiring to. There is a futuristic objective, and there is a purification of what makes each of us individually special. Aries is the first house of I am. And there is something special about every single one of us that we're wanting to magnify, to exemplify, to show, to initiate, wanting to initiate a new way, a new value. With Venus and Aries, love is the moth to the flame, and whatever Aries house, whatever house Aries falls into your birth chart is where you will be exuding new pleasures, new passions, showing yourself in a new way, exuding a quality of yourself that maybe you're initiating something new, and you're just magnifying. Fire is the first house, the new initial idea. So we're still moving through that very, very heavy, but probably the most pressing or the most intense, the most notable aspect of this week or transit or movement would be Pluto's retrograde. Pluto goes into retrograde in a couple of days. And so what Pluto is going to be working to do is to eliminate. Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. Pluto is the intense initiator. Pluto really, really initiates change. And it helps us to really, imagine right now, for all those who are familiar with astrology, so Pluto is kind of like that drill that drills into the earth so that we can integrate something else. It's kind of like drilling a hole into the ground and then you pour the cement or the what do you call the manure or just things to fill it up. So how I'm feeling this energy is Pluto on the south node, our karma, our subconscious karma, the vibe that we're in collectively, where we're moving from, is Capricorn, the building, the legacy, our lives as a whole up to this point. Capricorn encompasses our whole life, our whole life's work, from our ancestors, particularly through the lineage of our father. And really all that stuff in the collective right now is being dismantled and situated, recompartmentalized, because we have to change. The systems of this world are failing us, and they have failed our children, point blank, period. And so Pluto and Saturn is there, which Saturn rules Capricorn. Saturn is the law of karma. Saturn is reaping karma on everybody. We're all reaping karma. I mean, we're always reaping karma, but this karma is a special one. This is a special time where karma is happening on a mass. It's a global wipeout. It's a global wipeout of karma. Pluto is there, tag team with Saturn, making sure that things are going copaesthetically and that you will manifest your highest self by stepping into your deepest personal desire, your personal power, really drilling in that, drilling into the ground, really shaking up the body, so that we can become more sharp and more sensitive to our desires. That's very important that I say that we become more sensitive to our desires and what we want, so that we can create heaven on earth. So this Pluto aspect this week, I mean, I saw this vision this morning of a heart in the ground. It was like, someone had drilled this huge hole, and not a heart, I'm sorry, but that is what it is. What I saw was a red apple, but now that I'm thinking about it, it really was a heart. Or you could even replace that with an egg, something, a gift in you, something special, something that is pure in you. We're being eliminated to the purest form of ourselves this week. This week is the cutoff point of anything that was fake and So think about it as someone in the gym working out, right? You're trying to cut the body fat so you can get to the bone. Pluto is basically helping us to cut off our physically too. This is going to show up in your regular routines as well with your working out. There's a lot of, if you're physically trying to cut weight, if you're physically trying to let and drop things and let things go, Pluto is here to initiate that and help you to integrate new techniques and ways and practices of achieving your desires as a conscious creator, okay? So this is happening in the 10th house, so it's going to be squaring the 1st, 4th, and 7th houses. So, if this is like, okay, so if this is happening in your 1st house, like say Capricorn is your 1st house, right? If Capricorn is your 1st house, this is going to show you eliminating something, becoming more intimate with something in order to abstract and kind of moderate, so this may be a look change. You may be eliminating something that you used to wear, a practice, something that you used to exemplify, something that defined you, represented you. This is kind of that crossroads, that checkpoint where stuff is getting eliminated. We're at a checkpoint right now where we're checking our luggage at the door and we're getting rid of everything else that we don't need. And this is very significant because the sun is in Taurus, which is about our resources and what we have to work with right now. So the sun in Taurus is illuminating and purifying what it is we have, what makes us special, what we already have, because not only is Taurus about, material possessions, but it's about what we have as far as possessions we possess on the inside, skills and talents and different things of that nature. So the sun is being there to kind of really purify and saturate our intestines, our internal guidance system, getting down and letting light. And that was what the vision was that I saw this morning, was light literally piercing the earth. Light is piercing our body right now. So working out is very, very essential in necessary time. Working out, taking control of your body, cutting away all, Pluto cuts away stuff. You think about Scorpio. Scorpio is magnetic. They draw things to them and they kind of prune and shape the reality based off of what they want. You know, it's about taking control and eliminating and sitting in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Temperance, you know, abstaining, so that you can start to eliminate and just cut, you know, for that evolution, because it's all about evolution. In order to grow, you have to take stuff away. You know, you have to change, grow, and evolve. You know, you got to see what's underneath the surface. So this is a very, very intense week, but it's going to be the one of the most rewarding weeks that we've had consciously. So what I want to go ahead and do first for everyone who, for all my conscious creators, I want to go ahead and pull a angel card. I utilized the Dorian Virtue angel deck, and it's done me so good. My angels definitely speak to me and confirm things for me. So I'm going to go ahead and pull one card just to kind of get an angelic message from the week for the week. Okay. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, and Archangel Raphael. My 4 ninjas. I need y'all to surround me. I'm asking for your guidance, for your love, your patronism, and your dynamism right now to help us to segue into this week clearly, unapologetically, and fearlessly. Buddha. And I called on Archangel Michael, and Archangel Michael came through. Okay? He always comes through. He always coming through. And he's saying, you are safe. Archangel Michael, I am protecting you from against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. So what this is telling me is that this week is going to be a battlefield. You know, love is a battlefield, you know, when you're and look, this was at the bottom of the deck before I shuffled, and look, it came back. Archangel Gabriel, one of my the other archangels that I call on, because they're with me and they're here with us, giving us message. And Archangel Gabriel is saying creative writing. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article and book. Okay? Archangel Gabriel is in the midst of us. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Michael. Go ahead and put this right there. Wow. Go ahead and put that right there. That's beautiful. We got 2 out of the 4 chief archangels riding for us. So this week we are definitely protected, and if we need to eliminate, and if we feeling like, you know, because this could be a very vulnerable week where people are really, you know, giving voice to things that haven't been given voice to before. We got the Sun in Taurus opposite Scorpio, so definitely some depth needs to be uncovered and seen for what it is. You know, this is gonna be one of those weeks. This is gonna be one of those seasons where stuff becomes more defined, where we can really put a face to a name and start to see trends and really start to cut away at our lives. We're truly creating a new life, and we are birthing this new age of Aquarius, this new age of knowledge of Christ consciousness in the earth. That ultimately is what this Sun in Taurus is activating. It's activating the Christ within us. And it's activating the speaking voice, activating the self-worth and the power. It's activating a lot of power. This is going to be a season of power. But I'm feeling like this week is going to be about elimination and justice. Very cutthroat, cut to the bone, Libra, Scorpio, and even Capricornian energy. This is going to be very cardinal energy this week. Cardinal and fixed water. So pay attention to your cardinal placements and wherever you know, any fixed water placements right now. Like, pay attention. So what I'm going to do right now for all 12 of the signs is I'm going to do, for all Venus signs, I'm going to do from the 1st house to the 12th house of Venus, because I feel like Venus is what is being more purified. We're really coming into the knowledge of who we are. And Venus really sits at the core of who we are as far as our values, our heart's desires, and how we want to create life, how we want to create beauty and harmony. So I feel like with these Venus reads, it'll definitely help me, guide the energy a little bit better. I've got my red bloodstone with me. Red bloodstone. So I'm going to call on the energy down to our root chakra to activate the red wine, to ground and purify. And let's get into it. So this is going to be for Venus and Aries. Venus and Aries. Venus and Aries. I'll just pull a couple of cards for the signs for this week. Venus and Aries. Venus and Aries. Venus and Aries. Venus and Aries. And we have Two of Pentacles and Six of Cups, Venus and Aries. What's going on here, Venus and Aries? Could be moving on from some old relationships. Could be receiving some attention from an old karmic soulmate. There could be, you could be receiving something from a karmic soulmate that will help you out. Something's going to be brought to your attention, and you're going to be able to become that that seedling that starts to receive. So Aries, I'm feeling like somebody from your past, or somebody that you've been thinking about, or somebody that has an emotional tie to you. Some people are going to come into your life and help you to receive and to move forward and transition. This is about transition. In all Aries right now, all Aries houses are in a state of transition and refinement right now. So Aries, I'm feeling like, that refining fire is going to really, really help you to transition and to really, really open your arms to more possibilities. I'm really feeling like this is a soulmate situation. Somebody from your past, maybe for those of you, who, haven't been home in a while, your hometown. This is like a situation that's coming back that you need, that something that you didn't even know you really even needed to kind of set you free and kind of give you that, there's this spirit of unifying and merging certain thoughts and aspects of yourself to be able to ground new intention, ground new light and new life in your life. Does that make sense? Okay, let's get one more card for Venus and Aries. One more card for Venus and Aries. Yeah. And then we have Four of Wands, okay? Four of Wands. So like I said, the merging. You see the two and the two, there's a merging here. There's a merging here. And this has to do with the throat chakra here, okay? So I feel like definitely celebration is ablaze for you guys. Like definitely celebration. Pregnancy. Some of you all are going to be getting pregnant, are thinking about pregnancy. This is going to see success. This is going to be a celebration. You're definitely manifesting something. You're manifesting something. You're stabilizing things. It's go time. I'm hearing in my mind, at the heart of the matter is love. So speak on love. Speak from a place of gratitude. Speak from a place of, safety. Knowing that you're safe and that you're wanted. Yeah. Venus in Taurus. Venus in Taurus. I'm hearing in my head, I need my money on time. I need my money on time. Venus in Taurus. 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 Stuff is getting eliminated on y'all pathway too. Like stuff that y'all thought was stable, it's not gonna be stable. You're gonna have to change and learn how to re-survive again, how to set up new ground and receive in different ways, in different forms. And I got Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, Venus in Taurus. Ace of Swords. So this is gonna be a week where clarity, you're gonna need to seek clarity and to get into a space of victory. I feel like Taurus, you have a battle up ahead, and I feel like you need to really gather your tools so that you can feel that in your mind things are clear. I think there's something with Venus and Taurus right now where things may not be clear, things may not be clear, but clarity is there. And like I said, a battle, we got a battle going. There's a battle where you need people to confide in. Because Venus and Taurus is going through a lot. I'm not going to lie. Venus and Taurus is going through a lot because you know, we got Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn, which is trying you, and it's really shaking things up. It's really, really helping to synergize and revitalize your outlook on life, your whole program, you know, your whole way of living. Um, but Ace of Swords and Five of Wands shows that you need the clarity before you can just step into your mojo, or think you can just come up and be Mr. and Mrs. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You need clarity. You know, you need to gain clarity this week. And let's get one more card. Wow. Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Damn, Venus and Taurus. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this for a second. I know I got some Venus and Tauruses up in the room. Venus and Taurus. What is this all about? What's going on? Heartbroken? You ran into the midst of the fight without your tools? Taurus, I think that Venus and Taurus, I think that y'all are running in the midst of the field without your tools. I think y'all are forgetting your tools, or maybe y'all feel that y'all not supplied up. But this Three of Swords is about heartbreak, disappointment. Somebody really said something, a situation happened that really, really changed you and made you have to, you know, tie up loose ends. You know, you have to tie up some loose ends. So this week is bringing up that you're going to be looking for clarity, but it's almost like you're going to be looking for it in the wrong places. And, you know, let me get one more for you guys. Let me get one more. I'm sensing like it's all right. Two of Pentacles, same as Venus and Aries. Two of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Wanting to make something work. You know, Venus and Aries, there's something that you're wanting to make work, but it's just not working. Whatever that relationship is, whatever that, and it may not even be just with a person. This can be a relationship with a job, you know what I'm saying, a boss, or with something that you're trying to partner with, something that you're loving and valuing right now. In order for you to be able to move forward and transition with that relationship, and make things work together more harmoniously, you're going to have to cut off some loose ends and tie some things up that's been left to be, you know, it's almost like you're leaving this package open that needs to be closed. Like somebody has sent you something. Somebody has sent you some type of, somebody got you wrong, got you fucked up basically. And you just need to move with love and grace and understand your place now. If that makes sense. Understand you're moving into a new place. You're just moving and transitioning into a new place. That's hard for Venus. It's hard for all Taurus energy. Okay? So, Venus and Gemini. 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 Five of Swords. Woo! Venus and Gemini. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me just say this about Venus and Gemini right now. Because I'm a moon sign Gemini, and I've been getting very clear on stuff. But Gemini, y'all battling with words and stuff like that. And I'm hearing in my head words with friends. Let me just tell you, Gemini is the epitome of words with friends. Like with that game, whoever invented that game, Words with Friends, is probably a Gemini. And right now, Gemini, you guys are having some words with friends. And it's all good. You guys are very, very, you guys can be very, very forward thinking. And you guys can really just pop out with these new ideas. And you know, sometimes people may not understand it, you know, because you are an inventor and a scientist, and you do love words. You do, you know, you are witty and creative, and, you know, but, you know, sometimes Venus and Gemini, sometimes it's just better just to be quiet and keep your thoughts to yourself, but y'all don't know how to do that very, very well, especially if you're a Venus and Gemini. Y'all don't know how to do that. So Five of Swords shows disharmony in communication with people. Some people aren't understanding you. You feel like you've had to really combat with people, and that's because Mars is in Gemini right now, really riling us up and really sparking our intent to really have the information right. And all that entails gossip and I'm saying different things, social media platforms, being on the phone, and there's a lot of gossip going on right now, a lot of retelling of stories and trying to paint a picture. So Venus and Gemini, I'm not gonna be too hard on y'all, but y'all need to just back up a little bit. Still say what you need to say, but just be careful. Y'all need to be careful. Fuck. And look, I knew what this is all about. This is all about Mercury finishing its transit through Pisces, and now it's going into Aries. So when Mercury was in Pisces, y'all had to see things a new way. So this week is saying that you may need to kind of hold back. This is exactly what I was just saying. Thank you, God, for the spiritual realm, because Venus and Gemini, y'all need to hold back. Hold back before you just start speaking, because y'all could be very self-destructive. Gemini gets themselves into situations. Gemini think they can just talk and speak, and they get like Sagittarius and think they know everything. Once they get into their Sagittarius, they opposing signs energy, and they start thinking they know everything. It could be detrimental for them, and you guys can wrap yourself up in your own little web of deception. But we got Ace of Swords though. So what I'm feeling is that you're gonna, whatever situations arise this week, whatever communication, dialect, observations you make, if it has to do with other people, projects, people at work, things like that, you're gonna have the upper hand this week. You're gonna peak mentally this week. You're gonna have the upper hand. You'll be the one left standing this week. Because Gemini knows how to weave themselves out of any situation that they don't want to be in. Every Gemini. They know it. They may not know if they know it, but they know it. Wow. All right. We're getting through this. Venus in Cancer. Venus in Cancer. Venus in Cancer. I was tuning this y'all energy earlier, and I'm feeling like a lot of y'all definitely want to eat the forbidden fruit. Definitely right now, Venus and Cancer is wanting to eat the forbidden fruit. And they want to be fruitful and multiply. Ooh, Venus and Cancer. Y'all want to have babies right now? It's a good season for babies, though. It's a good season for babies. It's springtime. This is a great season for babies. Oh, and whatever baby is getting birth right now is going to be born with special and magic powers. So, and Father of Swords. 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 Fact check. Check, and recheck this week, Venus and Cancer. Father of Swords. I'm getting very, very Aquarian energy. Very, very Aquarian energy. But I'm also feeling that Saturnic, fatherly, hard taskmaster energy. So, Venus in Cancer, you're being made to look over some paperwork, look over some documents, look over the information to your business, just making sure plans are going accordingly. Father of Swords is all about having all the information, being very psychically in tune. And the information for other people know. So this week, this could be with a boss. This could be someone who's, making sure that you are, but that's funny. I was tuning into your information, your frequency, and it's funny that you guys got it, because I felt like Cancers are trying to learn. Like, I feel like Cancer right now, you guys are trying to learn how to do something. You guys want to learn how to build something, how to nurture something in a solid way that builds you up solidly. So I feel like a lot of you Cancer, guys are learning. Venus and Cancer, you guys are learning how to love. You guys are learning how to give more of yourself. And it's not, and learning how not to be selfish. That's what y'all are learning this week, is learn how not to be selfish. Venus and Cancer, because Cancer, they give, but there's a level of guardedness to them, to where they'll only give so much if they're not getting it back, and maybe you're learning how to give more to yourself, in a more correct way. And then we have we got two cards that came out. Venus in Cancer. Okay, 3 of Cups and 8 of Cups. Oh my God. Like I'm saying, it's time to end certain relationships. Like, some of y'all have been parlaying in these situations because you guys want to be comfortable. And so, see, when Cancer gets into relationships, Cancer wants those relationships for a long time. Like, if Cancer initiates a relationship, they'll feel very bad if you don't call them, if you're not meeting their standard or making them feel good. You know, Cancer always wants to feel good. So Venus and Cancer, your relationships are coming to an implosion. You know, it's breaking. Like, the glass is breaking, it's spilling over on that. Like, it's too much. So what this air energy is telling you is to get balanced and think a little bit more and really review your social circles, why you have people around you, what the purpose is. There's just some unpurposeful relationships, and it's time to release them. Venus in Cancer. Venus in Libra. Venus in Leo. Venus in Leo. Venus in Leo. Venus in Leo. The Commander-in-Chief. Venus in Leo. Venus in Leo. Son of Cups. Son of Cups. What's that about, Venus and Leo? I'm sorry. What's that about, Venus and Leo? Venus and Leo, I'm sensing new romance, new attachments, a new way to involve pleasure with how I say it. Venus and Leo, you're trying to merge something. You know, you're trying to... Okay. Oh, wow. And then we got Mother of Wands, and then we have the Star card. Beautiful, because Venus and Leo, this is your energy. Let me tell you about Leo. Leo, besides Scorpio, Leo's the ultimate finesser. Like, it's Leo and all the fixed signs. All the fixed signs are about finesse. But Leo energy, yup. Okay. You all have some new desires. You have some new enticements. There's some new sensations. There is something that is inspiring you and making you just want to burst free. I mean, Venus and Leo, you guys are so attractive. You guys have that inspiring quality to you. It makes people want to be around you. And so I'm feeling like right now I have the Son of Cups and I have the Mother of Wands. There's a new offering of love. Someone this week is making new offerings in love. There's new love, new commitments, new enticements coming on, new chances to really bite the fruit, and activate something and go off into something, to be inspired and to learn something new. I'm feeling like Leo right now needs to go on a new adventure. There's a sense of adventure and knowing and communicating that is going on. Mother of Wands is, that feeling of self-respect, confidence being built up, having control over what it is that you attach to and what it is you want to get. You're fully in you're full. There's a fullness here. This is very sexual energy for you all this week. So with the Star, it means that you're connecting with people, and the connections you make are these people mean business. I'm feeling that this week. These people mean business. Whoever these people are, these characters, somebody means business. I'm gonna pull one more card. Somebody's ready to get down. And Leo, this may be like something new for you. There's some new authentic some new authentic expression that you want to filter through your emotions. You know, a new authentic expression, something very different and unique only to you and personal to you. And we have Two of Pentacles, yeah. And I'm getting this for a lot of our Venus signs. All of our Venus signs right now are transitioning and working to open up to a new experience, working to receive a new way of life. You know, it's almost like this is kind of like that checkpoint where where we're looking at everything that we have and seeing what we can bring, and you know, we're being moved and motivated right now. This is the Venus and Aries energy giving us new sparks, new flames to look at, new flames, new things to go towards. There are revelations. You know, Venus and Leo, you could be going through these moments of revelation and just revelations that spark new desire and new forms of creativity, and it feels very sexual. So, and next we have Venus in Virgo. Venus in Virgo. Venus in Virgo. Venus in Virgo, you all have a love that can't be defined. And I feel like this week you guys are going to be able to find the grit to be able to express love in the way that you want to without it hinging on despair. I feel like Venus in Virgo has been going through a lot of change and having to really, really doubt themselves and question and second guess. There's been this move to this deep purging. You know, the water is being swiveled, and it's just very, very lovely, but it's been very, very trying. I feel like you guys have been tried. Virgo has been tried this year. Virgo is being tried. And you guys this week are going to you guys are gaining your voice this week. All Virgos are really gaining their voice, like finding their voice. And working to give a real testimony. You know, there's a real testimony coming from Virgo. You know, because Virgo to me is very pleasant, very, very quaint, very, very, very much about just being in their world. You know, Virgo is very, very much about being in their world. You know, so I feel like this time around, Virgo, it's time to really spice it up. It's time to spice it up. It's time to, time to really, really be about yours. Be like, I slay. By the best Virgo. The best Virgo in the world. The best Virgo knows that she slays. Beyonce. So, Virgo, Venus and Virgo, know that you slay and that your love is not cheap. You know, like, your love is not cheap. You work to pattern this. And, what did I say, Venus and Virgo? I slay. I slay like the Archangel Michael, like the Emperor. Taking the lead. Taking the lead in love. Venus and Virgo, it's time for you to take the lead in love. Take the lead in love. And as I talk about love, I have the Lovers card coming out. I have the Lovers card, right? I have the Lovers card. So this is really, really about playfulness, you know, be playing, you know, within your relationship, within the things that you're loving and doing. It's time. There's a new bursting of energy that you can play with and you can toy with and unionize and kind of mix in and define. This is very sexual energy as well. This is very sexual energy. Venus and Virgo, this week, you're going to be taking the lead, taking the wheel in love. Like, this could be initiating new, you know, bedroom situations. This could be eliminating, initiating just new ways of, Venus and Virgo, I feel like y'all are getting hot and heavy. Like, y'all are starting to speak up. And like Beyonce in the Partition video, you are pulling out your whip and brandishing it and making your demands known. And then, so y'all got 3 major arcana for this week. Y'all got the Hierophant, y'all got the Emperor, and y'all got the Lovers. Very powerful. Very, 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 very powerful. Virgo, what did I say? because Taurus is the throat chakra. Virgo, you're finding your voice. You're finding your voice, Virgo. You're finding your voice. And you're giving a voice to your love. Like, you're giving a voice now to how you want love to be. And how you want to be treated. How you want to be treated. Your worth. Like, Venus and Virgo, you've had to learn a lot about your worth. How much you're really worth. And how much you really do give. And how much you really, really do mean to people. You know, and how much love really means to you, that things are harmonizing and working. Okay, so this week you got to put on your big boy, big girl panties and drawers on and step it up. Okay, Venus in Libra. Venus in Libra. Venus in Libra. Yeah. Oh yeah, High Priestess, High Priestess, High Priestess. We got High Priestess for Venus and Libra. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Venus and Libra, y'all know something. Y'all know something, but y'all don't want to say nothing. Y'all know something. Y'all know something, but y'all don't want to say nothing. We just had the full moon in Libra. Relationships are being cut and clearly defined, redefined. So this is the time this week where Venus and Libra, y'all are gonna be sitting back in the cut, really observing, really receiving guidance, stepping into deeper modes of prayer and delegating from behind the scenes in a very secretive way. And then we have Daughter of Wands. Beautiful. That's Aries energy. That's the opposite energy of you. Venus and Libra, this is for you too, right here. Venus and Libra, y'all are about to see a new something different. Okay, let me do a twirl for that. I gotta do a twirl for Venus and Libra. Venus and Libra, you guys are in a dance right now, and you guys are dancing. It's a tango with yourself. But what's going to happen, Venus and Libra, is you're going to turn to the right, you're going to look to the left, and you're going to find something that's going to catch your attention, that's going to make you, but see, because you guys want to know if people match you or not, Venus and Libra. So what you guys are doing right now, Venus and Libra, y'all going through relationship stuff. Like, you guys' friendships are being cut off, certain contracts, a lot of karmic stuff. It's relationships. Y'all going through relationship stuff. We just had the full moon in Libra, so that just released you guys from certain relationships and involvement. So Venus and Libra, you guys are wanting a new adventure now. Venus and Libra wants a new adventure. They want something new to start. They want to feel enticed. This week, you guys are going to be seeing what is available and what can give you life, what can spark your intuition. There's something new that you guys are wanting to go up to. And like I did a reading for Virgo, the sign the other day, and all this is just really making sense. Y'all ready to travel and initiate new things. Look at new ways to initiate justice and friendship. I'm almost done. Water. Yeah. Excuse me, everybody. We've been here all 43 minutes. I got a few more signs to go through. We got to get these Venus signs out here. This is crack cocaine. We dishing out the crack. This is y'all crack right now. So y'all enjoy it. Venus and Libra, y'all about to get y'all freak on. Everybody this week is like getting a freak on. Everybody. The High Priestess, Daughter of Wands. There could be an Aries in your life. There's this new person in your life, Venus and Libra, that catch your attention. You think they're hot. And you think that you can match them and that you can make it happen. But you're sitting in the cut this week just to kind of see. And let's get one more card. Son of Wands. It's all right here. It's all right here. I got Daughter of Wands and Son of Wands. Y'all got the hots for each other. Y'all got the hots for each other. This week, Venus and Libra, for whoever's watching this, y'all about to meet. You about to meet up, and something's about to be orchestrated in a divine way, to where it just comes together like butt cheeks, like a relationship, a new job, a new thing to love and involve yourself with, and match and create and make marriage with. This is about a marriage. Like, you want to make marriage with something. but you just don't want it to go off the rail. It's almost like you're not sure. But the High Priestess is help giving you that that mode, that focus lens to sit back in the cut. And you're eliminating right now. You know. Okay. Venus in Scorpio. Woo! This is my sign right here. This is my Venus sign. Venus in Scorpio. So let me just go ahead and talk about Venus in Scorpio right quick. Venus in Scorpio is so determined right now, and we're on a mission. Every Venus in Scorpio sun on a deep mission right now to have life. Point blank period, because Pluto's in Capricorn. Capricorn is our whole life. That's the whole system that we've built. It's getting ready to go retrograde. So we're about to be, like, our eyes are about to be like red dragons, like piercing, trying to, we're intense right now. Like, our hearts are being purified so that we could be pure vessels on the earth right now. That's all I gotta say for Venus and Scorpio. But let's get into this read for y'all. Venus and Scorpio! Venus and Scorpio. Venus and Scorpio. Venus and Scorpio. Venus and Scorpio. Daughter of Pentacles. Daughter of Pentacles, Venus and Scorpio. So, someone offering you a new job. You're trying to offer something to somebody. You're trying to offer your heart. You're trying to offer your goods. Daughter of Pentacles. Daughter of Pentacles. Venus and Virgo this week, we got Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Venus and Virgo, Venus and Scorpio, excuse me. I'm feeling that you guys, okay, we want to offer ourselves in a new way. And it's about coming together in harmony. It's almost like, so how do I take what I have now? It's like, okay, if you just went out to the backyard and your backyard and dug for hours, and it's like you finally find this piece of gold that you think could be worth millions. You think could be worth millions, right? And it's like you present this to somebody, or you present the ring, or you present the gift. It's like you present something. It's like Daughter of Pentacles. I feel like Venus and Scorpio, you know, with the Taurus energy, you found something that's special to you, or something hidden, or something that makes you valuable. And the Four of Wands, you know, shows celebration. So this could definitely be a new job. This definitely could just be a new streamline of income. And it looks like you could be getting together this week to celebrate about it. You know, you're speaking about it. There is definitely celebration. But you know that there's room for growth. So it's almost like, you know, you're celebrating the fact that you found this thing, or you found this quality. There's something about a quality, Venus and Scorpio, a quality that you found. There's this new quality that gives you breathing room and gives you the chance to be yourself. And then we have the Magician, to be yourself. So to really be self-actualized in something. So Venus and Scorpio, you've seen something that is special, that's very, very special and personal, authentic to you. And now you are seeing how you can cultivate and create out of this, create magic, create destiny, create change, initiate something new with this new treasure, this new endeavor that you found. This is creating money for you. This is creating new streamlines of income, wealth, friendship. I mean, this is expansion right here. This is expansion. This is beautiful. Four of Wands and the Magician. Yippee-yi-yay-yo. This is a party. Wow. Yeah. Venus and Scorpio, this week you're going to be finding what makes you special, something personal, authentic to you, and you're going to be talking about it. You're going to be celebrating about it, and there's gonna be something that merges, something that kind of unites and harmonizes, and it's almost like boiling water. You got the fire and the water merging, creating the meal. There's this meal that you can now create. There's a meal. Scorpio is all about having different ways and creating new streamlines of income. Taboo, selling drugs, underground, just secretive things to make money. So go ahead, Venus and Scorpio, go ahead. We almost through with this. We got Venus and Capricorn next. Venus and Capricorn. Venus and Capricorn. Venus and Capricorn. Venus and Capricorn. Venus and Capricorn for the week. The Wheel of Fortune, Venus and Capricorn, the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune. I'm definitely feeling like wherever Sagittarius is in your chart, there is new possibilities and new expansion, new ways to create safety and stability opening up for you guys. And the Fool this week for Venus and Capricorn. The Fool. We got the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. Let's get one more card, because I feel like maybe a major arcana is going to come out of there. So, all I'm going to say is that's very powerful energy for whoever that's for. You're going to be delegating, and the way you're going to be delegating this week is going to be through it's almost like a veil being lifted off of your eyes, Venus and Capricorn. I feel like there's this opportunity coming to really initiate change in your real life. There is a move to initiate real change in your life. Let me get one more card. And it came out. A couple of cards came out. Ten of Cups. Son of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. And Four of Pentacles. Venus and Capricorn. So it looks like this week, y'all are coming into some very, very powerful master. I always say that Capricorn is the most powerful sign besides Scorpio. Capricorn is the most powerful sign. This week, Venus and Capricorn, you are going to be standing in your personal power. You are going to be standing up for what you believe in. And that audacity and that type of arrogant, fixatedness is going to help you to advance. Like, this week is about advancement, mastering something, keeping it on lock, and being able to dish it out, being able to give. There's a lot of money this week, a lot of money, a lot of unexpected money, care, your body, you're just feeling good in your body. Capricorn right now, and bottom of the deck was Mother of Pentacles, so definitely Capricorn energy. You're moving into a new field of control. A new field. It's almost like a new field that you can control. You're mastering something. You're working to bridge something. There's new projects that Venus and Capricorn are starting up. New, very innovative ways. New futuristic ways to make money. This will be the week where you step into that and really feel into that. And life is looking good. You know, life is looking good. You have what you need. Capricorns are always going to have everything they need because they know what they can use. You know, I think Capricorn, Venus and Capricorn, you're looking at what you can use to maintain and stabilize happiness this week. In particular, the resources you have around you, maybe things that you've been working on and establishing. But definitely it feels like a big career move. It definitely feels like a big financial abundance tip, and you will be stabilized. And I was shuffling and Mother of Pentacles fell out. So I got 2 more signs. Venus and Aquarius. Venus and Aquarius. Venus and Aquarius. Aquarius. Venus and Aquarius. 8 of Swords, Venus and Aquarius. Why y'all feel trapped? Why y'all feel mentally restricted? Why y'all feel trapped, mentally restricted? This week is going to show you fighting your way out of a... I'm feeling like for Aquarius, there's certain obligations, certain situations that you guys are truly, truly fighting. Like Aquarius right now, oh, that's the other fixed sign. Venus and Scorpio is fighting for their life. Venus and Aquarius is fighting for their life right now. That fixed energy is trying to really break through, remain stable, learn how to change. I think that Venus and Aquarius right now could be within some situations where, you know, it dealing with a lot of people, a lot of thoughts. And all of it has to do with society, social norms. You know, you have some different ideas that maybe you feel like you can't bring to the group. And you feel a bit insecure about it. You feel insecure about your stance right now in your work, at home, within a community, within your tribe. Could be a lot of things like that going on right now, where you're working to go through the change. And then we have the Lovers. 8 of Swords and the Lovers. It's almost an hour I've been here. But we up in here. 8 of Swords and the Lovers, you are. 8 of Swords and the Lovers. 8 of Swords and the Lovers. So, something's not harmonizing. Excuse me. Something's not harmonizing, Venus and Aquarius. You don't feel like things are harmonizing. Things are not going the way that you would have them to go, that things you would have them to go. You want to feel free to love. You want to feel free. You want to feel like, you want to feel free to love. You want to feel free in love. All Venus and Aquarius, they need to feel free. And, you know, if they're attached to something, you know, they'll be, if they're really attached to something, they're attached. You know, it's something that's caught your eye. But when that starts to feel binding and, you know, obligation and, you know, all these, because you guys are fixed, but you guys don't want to be bound down to anything. You know, you guys are more so, you guys are the formula. You guys are the formulated thought that has to really create a path and a way for us to all be able to act in harmony. And when you're not in that position to be able to do that, for an Aquarius to feel bound to something is hell. To feel obligated, kind of like Pisces. Though Aquarius is a little bit like Pisces in that, where, you know, you feel bound to this reality. You feel bound to certain strictures and rules and certain things. And, you know, I can't create it. It's not good. And this is about love. 3 of Swords. We got the 8 of Swords, the Lovers, and the 3 of Swords. Okay. So I did rambling. All I said was blah, blah, blah. But it could be about that, though. It could just mean because the Lovers is not just about two people love, sex, even though it is about that, but it's also about, the grander scheme of harmony and union and things, able to kind of play with things, play with life and kind of let life, just kind of happen and merge. And it's just about creating more harmony within our lives. But this is Gemini's card, and we have the Lovers. So it's definitely about love. Like this week is definitely, you guys are going to be breaking out of love, some situation that you guys just need to be free. Like you guys need to feel free to go and create right now and maybe see the sights. I'm feeling like a real move to go and see what's due. You guys need something fresh and brand new to keep you stimulated. Fresh and brand new to keep you stimulated. And last but not least, I'm sorry, Venus and Aquarius, I kind of just skipped over you. But yes, this week is going to be about you guys breaking free and coming into union with who you really, really are at the core of your being, coming back into union, accepting some truths, accepting that there are just some relationships you have to move on from and that there's certain stuff you just can't maintain. But the last but not least, we have Venus and Pisces. So, we have Venus and Pisces. Oh. Venus and Pisces, we had one fall out, the Ace of Swords, but I'm going to go ahead and put it back because generally, whenever cards, when I'm shuffling and they just fall like that, it's usually the message that wanted to come through, but sometimes I'm not sure, but when I'm not sure, they always come back up. That makes sense. So Venus and Pisces, man. Venus and Pisces, Venus and Pisces, Venus and Pisces. Venus and Pisces. Venus and Pisces. See what's going on with y'all this week. Son, Daughter of Cups. That's you guys. That's you guys right there. Daughter of Cups. Daughter of Cups. There's new emotional influences this week. New patterns. You guys are noticing new patterns this week. You guys are going to be noticing new patterns. It's going to be a very creative week for you all. Very creative. And there's an opportunity for you guys to have new emotional capacity based off of observing new patterns. And then we have the Moon card. We have the Moon card. The Moon, the Moon, the Moon, the Moon. Something about your inner self. Your inner self needing to be purged and take some time, take a trip. Go ahead and be creative this week. Be creative this week because you guys' creativity and you guys' joyful, childlike curiosity this week is going to clear some stuff up from your path. It's going to unblock some things. This is going to be a week where you can paint something. You can just paint something. Or write. Because one of the cards that we got this week was creative writing. So that could be for you. Oh, that's definitely for you, Pisces, because Gabriel's the moon. So everything's just lining up. Pisces, that's for you. You guys this week, Venus and Pisces, need to write a lot of shit down. You guys need to journal, paint, sing, write songs. If you're an artist, this is a great week for artistic expression and to release and come into alignment and harmonize with your greatest potential. Because I'm feeling like you guys need to be reemerged. You guys need to reemerge. And then we have the Ten of Swords. So this week is going to put a stop to a lot of endless battles in your mind, endless fights, endless obligations and subjects that has been beating you down and weighing down on you. So you guys definitely need this time. You guys definitely need this time this week to get into a new creative space and get into a new flow There's a new flow. Maybe you want to go out on that date with that hot guy, that hot girl. Let him or her take your mind off something. Cause look at y'all beat up, and that's after Mercury and Venus went through there and all. Ugh, we're not even gonna talk about it. But you know, y'all this week, you know, step into the illusion a little bit. That's what I'm saying. Step into the illusion of things a little bit. Step into the possibility of a brand new beginning. As soon as see Pisces, because y'all are always vibrating on a high level. You guys are water. You guys are the fish. So when you guys do even one thing, when you guys think, you guys are like causing wave pools. So this is about you guys writing stuff down to cause a different wave. You know, you guys need a different wave, a different set of colors to show up. Okay? Hope that makes sense. This is the end of my Venus read for the week for all the signs, the Venus signs. We got through it. This is my first one. I'm happy and excited to be able to do it. I feel like the messages were very, very clear and spot on, and I enjoyed them. So thank y'all. This is Hayes Reader, Gemini Moon Astrology. I will be back. What is my next video going to be? I think that my next video, I'm going to go ahead and talk about Taurus season a little bit more in depth, because I feel like this is going to be one of the most important pivotal seasons that we're going to come to this week. It's really laying a foundation for some new communication, some new clarity. And I think my next video, well, you will see it. But stay tuned in. Like, share, and subscribe. I got 8 subscribers right now. I'm growing slowly but surely, but it's growing, it's moving. Never stop it. Hustle hard. All right, go.